Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming around. Today we want to continue on our traverse computation, and on our previous video we got to understand how we are going to calculate or compute for our back bearing. Today we are going to continue with the computation process, and on the computation process we are going to consider forward computation. Now, on our previous video we've been able to explain how you are going to arrange your controls, how you carry out your back computation, and also how you are going to get the back bearing on your maybe starting station or the starting control or the starting line. However, on this video we want to continue by carrying out the forward computation. Now our question still remains the same. We are still working with this particular question we started with. So the observed angle on the first station was what? 232.4107. So 232.4107, we are going to write it down. Okay, I've already written it down. Then we are going to write the observed angle for the other stations. We have 165, 20, 43. We have 280, 00, 47. We have 281, 30, 31. We have 188, 43, 49, and then finally we have 291, 42, and then what? And 51. So these are the observed angles on the different stations. Now, what's the idea or what's the formula for getting your forward bearing? It's very simple. Your forward bearing is equal to your back bearing plus your observed angle. It's very simple. So with this we are going to compute the forward bearings for each of the stations we have there. So we are able to establish that our back bearing there is what? Is 210 degrees 35 minutes 49.9 seconds plus our observed angle, which is 232.41.7. We have 443, and we cannot have any angle greater than 360, so we subtract 360 from it. We have 83. Therefore, the forward bearing for this station from KG22 to PT1 is what? Is 83 degrees 16 minutes 56.9 seconds. So now this is a forward bearing. So if this is a forward bearing, its equivalent back bearing for the next station will be what? Will be plus 180. On our previous video we gave a detailed explanation. It will be plus 180. So we say plus 180 degrees. So this will now give us the back bearing for the next station, which will now be what? 263. You can only write the first value, you leave the degree, the minute and the seconds because they are the same. So for back bearing plus your observed angle, rather, the observed angle on that station is what? Plus 165 degrees. We have 20 minutes 43 seconds. We still have a value greater than 360, so we subtract 360 from it and we have 68. So the forward bearing to PT2 will be what? Will be 68 degrees 37 minutes 39.9 seconds. So how do we get the back bearing for the next station? The back bearing for the next station is simply plus 180. So we have what? Plus 180 degrees. We have 248 degrees. So remember that back bearing plus observed angle gives you your forward bearing, and the observed angle here is what? 280 degrees 00 minutes 47 seconds. So we have plus 280 degrees 0 minute 47 seconds. Is still greater than 360, so we subtract what? We subtract 360 from it, and we have 168 38 26.9. This our forward bearing is still what? Is still less than 180. Therefore, we are going to add 180 to get the back bearing. Plus 180 degrees. We have what? 348 degrees. So back bearing plus observed angle will give you the forward bearing, and our observed angle here is what? Plus 281 degrees 30 minutes 31 seconds. We still have a value greater than 360, so we have minus 360 degrees, and the forward bearing here will be what? 278 57.9 seconds. Now this forward bearing is greater than 180. All the forward bearings we've been having were less than what? 180, but this forward bearing is greater than what? 180. Therefore, we subtract 180 to get the back bearing of the next station. So we now say minus 180 degrees, which will now give us what? 90 degrees 8 minutes 57.9 seconds. So plus the next observed angle, and our next observed angle is what? 188 degrees 43 minutes 49 seconds, which is equal to 278. Now you see this 278 is not greater than 360. Therefore, we are going to write it down. So we have 278 52 46.9. The reason why we've been subtracting 360 from all the forward bearings we were having is because they are greater than 360. An angle at a point is what? Is equal to 360. So if your angle, your forward bearing rather, is less than 360, write it like that. But if it is greater than 360, you subtract 360 from whatever value you have. So now this forward bearing we have here is still greater than 180, and we need to get a back bearing. So to get the back bearing from this, we say what? Minus 180 degrees, and we have what? We have 98 degrees 52 minutes 46.9 seconds. So our back bearing plus the observed angle, which is now plus 291 degrees 42 minutes 51 seconds, which we have as what? 390. 390 is greater than 360, so we say minus 360 degrees. We have what? 30 degrees 35 minutes 37.9 seconds. I think that's our last forward station. So let us try to identify our stations. So if this is from kg22 to pt1, this will be from pt1 to what? To pt2, and then this will be from pt2 to what? pt3. We have from pt3 to what? To pt4, and then we have from pt4 to kg21, and then from kg21 to what? To kg22. So I believe this session was very simple for us to understand. The concept behind it is that having identified what your back bearing is for you to start, you add it to your observed angle and you get a forward bearing. So the forward bearing you have, if the sum of the back bearing and the observed angle is greater than 360, you subtract 360 from it to write down your forward bearing. But if it is not, you just write it down. Having got your forward bearing, if you want to get the back bearing of the next station, if that forward bearing is less than 180, you add 180 to it to get the back bearing of the next station. But if that forward bearing is greater than 180, you subtract 180 from it to get the back bearing of the next station. I believe this was very simple for us to understand, and I would want us to stop this video here today and try and go back, rewind, listen, write down some things, try to understand everything we explained in the video. They are very simple. These are just the basic concepts. This is where you can get the best. These are the basic concepts you need to understand traverse computation. On our subsequent video, we will try to measure the error, because this is a forward bearing, and from kg21 to kg22 is an already established line. So there is already a bearing for this line, which was the bearing we started with. So on our next video, we are going to compare these bearings. We want to know the error that we got. We want to measure if the error is allowable. Then we distribute the error, effect it on the forward bearings, and then get our corrected bearings. So that will be on our next video. I hope you will join me there, because you don't want to miss it. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you have a successful surveying career.